Hello everyone, and welcome back to Vibecast. Today, let's talk about leadership in Africa, age, and the future of governance. Recently, Malawi made headlines when 85-year-old Peter Mutharika won the presidential election, defeating incumbent Lazarus Chakwera. His return signals a desire among voters for stability and familiar leadership. And he's not alone. Across the continent, many leaders are well advanced in age. Take Paul Biya of Cameroon, for instance. At 92, he's announced plans to run yet again, despite having been in power for over 4 decades. This raises an important question. Why are African leaders so often much older, even as their citizens are overwhelmingly young? Africa's median age is under 20, yet the average age of our presidents is above 60. There's a clear gap between leadership and the people being led. Now, let's be fair. Age comes with experience, wisdom, and political stability. Leaders like Mutharika remind voters of past periods of relative order, and in times of crisis, that kind of reassurance is powerful. But there's also a cost. Older leaders may struggle to fully connect with the energy, aspirations, and digital fluency of young Africans. They may be slower to adopt new ideas or resistant to change. In some cases, their long rule blocks opportunities for younger leaders to emerge. Compare this to Senegal, where Bassirou Diomaye Faye was elected as one of Africa's youngest presidents earlier this year. His rise shows that when systems allow, younger leaders with fresh energy can gain power and inspire new hope. So, what does this mean for Africa's future? I believe the solution isn't to reject older leaders outright, but to strike a balance. We need leadership that blends the wisdom of experience with the vibrancy of youth. That means involving younger voices in cabinets, respecting term limits, planning for succession, and giving space for the next generation of leaders to rise. Because here's the truth, Africa doesn't just need leaders who can recall the past. We need leaders who can reimagine the future. Leaders who speak the language of their people, especially the youth, and who are bold enough to chart new paths for development, innovation, and progress. So, whether it's in Malawi, Cameroon, or anywhere else on the continent, the question remains, are we ready for leadership that matches the energy and vision of Africa's young population? That's the thought I leave you with today. This has been Vibecast. Let's keep the conversation going.